Hello students, today's topic is your gene therapy. So what is gene therapy? Here we just found two terms. One is your gene, another is your therapy. So what is gene? Gene is a stretch of DNA which carries the genetic information from parents to offspring, or which carries genetic information from one generation to another generation. This is gene. So what is therapy? Therapy is the treatment or the curiness. So in this case, the gene therapy, the treatment which taken under the used to treat the gene problems. These gene problems we just call as genetic disorders. So gene therapy is the process of treatment of genetic disorders. So it is the treatment of genetic disorders. How this genetic disorders occurs and what is the type of treatment we just given to the genetic disorders. So in this gene therapy we just replace the faulty genes, or which are non-healthy genes or mutated genes. These are the genetic faulty genes which becomes the genetic disorders. So in this case, in the genetic disorders, we just replace the faulty genes or the mutated genes by the help of a normal functional gene. So in the gene therapy, the replacement of your faulty gene or the replacement of your mutated or unhealthy genes. So replacement of gene of one gene by another normal healthy gene or functional gene. So this gene therapy is very critical to study or critical to understand. So I am just giving you an example by which you can study it very easily. So by taking one example, I am just teaching with this gene therapy. So just let's talk about a disease. Which disease can be cured under this gene therapy? This will be a genetic disorder. So here those genes which are will go under the genetic therapy, this will be single defective gene. You know, in the Mendelian disorders or in Mendelian trait, we just talk about the single defective gene. In the last class, I'm just telling you what is single defective gene. So this single defective gene will be treated under this gene therapy. So let's talk about a disease which can be cured or treated under this gene therapy. So that is a disease whose name is SCID. You all know what is SCID. This is severe combined immunodeficiency. See? Severe combined immunodeficiency. So this is a disease, severe combined immunodeficiency. This disease can be treated under this gene therapy, or it's a genetic disorder. It's actually a immunodeficiency syndrome. So in this case, it's a immunodisorder also, and it's also a genetic disorder. Okay. So you know the genetic disorders can be occur by a controlling gene. You know what is controlling gene? So the controlling gene may be recessive, may be dominant. So in this case, the controlling gene is recessive. You know, it's occurred due to the presence of a single defective gene, a single faulty gene. So this gene is recessive. So this SCID, which is a immunodeficiency disorder, which also is genetic disorder and also a Mendelian disorder, which is controlled by a recessive gene. Okay, this recessive gene. This single combined immunodeficiency is of several types, but majorly we are studying only two types. Okay, one is your X-linked, which is also called as sex-linked, and another is your ADA deficiency. ADA deficiency. So as it's a regarding to a immunodeficiency disorder, so here when we just talking about immune system, we just thinking about the lymphocytes. your B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte, which is the major part of immunity system. Okay, in this case of X-linked and ADA deficiency, this X-linked only found in the case of boys, or in case usually it's not found in girls because it's due to a single defective gene. You know, single gene effect, it's only found in case of men, this X-linked. Another is your ADA deficiency. So firstly, in the case of X-linked, it's found in the case of boys, and here that is no lymphocyte will produce, no lymphocyte found. Okay, in this case there is no lymphocyte will form. So if a person having no lymphocyte, it will be, there is some common infection will be very fatal for him. So in the X-linked, there is no lymphocyte will produce. And you know, the SCID disease is also called a bubble disease. This X-linked also called a bubble disease. Okay, it's also called bubble disease. Why is it also called bubble disease? Because there was a boy who is born in 1971. 1971, there was a boy whose name is David Wetter. Okay, David Wetter. His name is David Wetter, who was born in 1971. And when just after his birth, within 20 seconds, which have been, he had no immunity power, so he just kept under a bubble jar. Okay, inside a bubble jar, whose name is David Wetter in 1971, just kept under this bubble jar because he had no immunity power, zero level of immunity power. Inside this bubble jar, it's a germ-free jar. There is no germs present inside the bubble jar. So because of zero immunity power, there is some normal infections like common cold, fever, to whom a healthy person, a normal person can tackle or fight against it, a normal infection. But this boy had no immunity power, but for this, because of this, he just taken onto this germ-free bubble jar, and was this time this boy was also called Bubble Boy, named as Bubble Boy, and he just kept under the bubble jar. And he just died in 1984, around 12 years of journey. He just kept under this bubble jar. And he just suffered in the X-linked SCID. Okay, there was a boy and he suffered in this type of disorder. So this is also called, according to this boy, this disease is also called a bubble disease. And this bubble was created by some special NASA scientists. I just forgotten her name. And due to this boy, this disease is also called a bubble disease. Okay. So here we just found two types of SCID, but we will discuss only one type of deficiency under this gene therapy, which can be treated under it. So let's talk about your ADA deficiency. Okay, you can take any of them, but we just discuss about ADA deficiency. So what is ADA deficiency? Okay, ADA is an enzyme. Okay, it's called adenosine deaminase. Deaminase. It's an enzyme. Okay, this enzyme deficiency in the immune system will cause this ADA deficiency, SCID. Okay, what is this enzyme? How this produced? This enzyme, in this case, ADA deficiency, the lymphocyte is lack of your ADA enzyme. Okay, lymphocytes lack your ADA enzyme. Okay, here the lymphocyte will lack the ADA enzyme, and this ADA enzyme, as I told you that these are also regulated by controlling genes. So here the ADA gene, which is controlled by a gene, is called ADA gene. You know, gene is the sketch of DNA which produces your RNA, and this mRNA produces the protein, and this protein to attach to the enzymes. So here the enzyme is your adenosine deaminase. So this gene, ADA gene, is responsible for the formation of this adenosine deaminase enzyme. So here the lymphocyte lack this enzyme, and this enzyme is quietly important, very much responsible for the development of our immune system. Okay, so because lack of this gene, or this maybe this gene will be faulty or mutated, so because of this gene, this enzyme will not produce in the patient body. So we just take this ADA deficiency under gene therapy. So we'll talk about how this deficiency will be treated or be cured under this gene therapy. So this ADA deficiency will be treated under this gene therapy. So there are many methods or many treatments to treat this disease. One is your first is your conventional method. Conventional method. So what will happen to this method? In this method, we can replace the enzymes from the patient body. We just pour some normal or some healthy enzymes to its body, which will be present in your lymphocyte. So first we just replace the enzyme replacement therapy. Enzyme replacement therapy. In this process, we just replace the faulty enzymes or which are non-healthy enzymes by some normal enzymes. Okay. Second thing is your bone marrow transplantation. Bone marrow transplantation. In this case, we will transplant the bone marrow, or we just replace the bone marrow from the patient's body to a normal person's bone marrow. And in this case, we have to match the blood groups or the bone marrow group of the normal person to the patient body. So these are the conventional method, and the modern method is your gene therapy. Gene therapy. So there are two types of gene therapy. One is your temporary method and another is your permanent method. We just talk about temporary method firstly, then we just talk about permanent. Temporary method. In this case, in temporary method, we just separate the lymphocyte of the patient body. We have to inject some normal enzyme or some healthy enzymes or healthy genes which will be produced or enzyme to the patient body. So we have to remove some lymphocyte from the patient body. So first of all, you have to remove lymphocytes from the patient body. So and take it under a culture media. Inside a culture media, just taking it, so put it under it culture media, lymphocyte of a patient body. Then what will do? We just taken ADA gene. Okay, ADA gene from a normal person's body. Normal ADA gene from a normal person. Normal ADA gene from a normal person's body. Then we just added it to the genome of retrovirus. The genome of retrovirus. What is retrovirus? The virus which lacks or just remove the harmful part. Okay. In the genome of retrovirus, we just added a normal person's ADA gene. So it will give rDNA, recombinant DNA. rDNA. You all know what is rDNA technology, recombinant DNA technology, which also called as genetic engineering. In the process of this genetic engineering, we just found the rDNA, which is a mix-up of normal ADA gene with the genome of retrovirus. Then this rDNA, we just pour it to the lymphocyte of the patient's lymphocyte. Just added the rDNA to the lymphocyte of the patient. Then put it under to replicate. Leave them to replicate. Then the lymphocyte will multiplied, and according to this lymphocyte, the RNA are also replicate. So there are many replicated RNA which is found in the lymphocyte. Then this lymphocyte then treat or then enter to the patient body. Patient body. Then lymphocyte will be treat to the patient body or enter to the patient body. Then inside the patient body, this lymphocyte will be healthy lymphocyte will be present and it develop the immune system. But it's temporary process. How is temporary process? Because lymphocyte have some lifespan. It's like WBC and RBC, so it has a particular lifespan. So after this lifespan, when this lymphocyte will die, then the lymphocyte will stop to produce this enzyme, and this enzyme will be further closed, production closed with it. So it's a temporary process. There is a permanent process. What is a permanent process? In the permanent process, we'll just take this ADA gene in the embryonic stage. If we just found screening process of, if the parents having this SCID disease, the screening process will be occur. So after finding the screening process from the parents, we will just confirm that the patient, the embryo will be or will not be your according to the followed by the your SCID or suffering in the SCID. So after this screening treatment, we just found that the embryo is suffering will be suffering SCID. So what will happen in this embryonic stage? We just given to the embryo a normal ADA gene. Okay, normal ADA gene or functional ADA gene will be given to the embryo in the embryonic stage. Okay, when we give it to the embryo, in the embryo have the capacity to produce this, replicate to this gene or produce the enzyme. Then it produce the your ADA enzyme, and embryo have the capacity and it will develop the immunity power. Okay, in the embryonic stage. So this is the permanent process. You just give it the ADA gene or the ADA producing enzyme producing ADA gene in the embryonic stage. Okay, it's the permanent process. So this gene therapy is of two types. One is your ex vivo gene therapy and another is your in vivo gene therapy. So what will happen in ex vivo and what will happen in vivo gene therapy? In the ex vivo gene therapy and what is in vivo gene therapy. In the case of ex vivo gene therapy, it is, represent your X means outer side. When the therapy will occur outside of the body, as you see in the temporary process, the lymphocyte brings outside of the body. So in the ex vivo gene therapy, the gene therapy will be treated outside of her body, outside the patient body. What is in vivo gene therapy? Which is occurred inside the body. The treatment will be given to patient inside towards its body, enter towards its body. So it is ex vivo, another is your in vivo. Your temporary process will be your ex vivo and the permanent process will be your in vivo. So this is the gene therapy. Gene therapy, which is a process which treat the genetic disorders or Mendelian disorders. So hope you all understood this video. Okay, thank you.